Hi everyone, this is Luann and I'm here with another mini that I finished today. This is a baby boy mini, obviously, that I created for a coworker who is pregnant and she's having a girl, and I made her an album for her daughter and she requested one for her boy. The paper that I used, with the exception of this little front section, this piece here was DCWV baby boy stack, and the inside designer paper is actually digital paper, and I used a combination of blueberry ice cream from squiggledotdesigns on Etsy along with the baby bundle pack from asredhead, also on Etsy. So this is my cover. I used my Baby Steps Cricut cartridge to cut out these two images, and I used my Mickey font to cut out his name. I did ribbon binding and I did ribbon closure, and I did a felt cover for the binding. The binding is ribbon and you can't really tell from this side. No, you can't tell. It's all dark in there, but no, you can't tell. But I kind of came up with my own ribbon binding. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to bind envelopes. These are the types of envelopes that I use. They're the clasp envelopes. For this particular one I used the 7.5 by 12 inch, I believe. But I create a gusset for all of my pages. I don't know if you can tell right there. And they're all 1/4 of an inch, and I wanted to do ribbon binding, but it's difficult to do ribbon binding on them when they have the gusset or the gap here. I've tried wrapping the ribbon over inside each page and having a base behind it, but it wasn't too sturdy. So the binding that I did for this one was something that I came up with. I was experimenting, and this is just how it works for me. So this is the first page, and here on this first page there's an area for photos, little journaling spot, and here we have baby's name, weight, length, date, and time. She can fill that in once, well, the baby's born, or he's, I think, 5 or 6 now, so she can fill all that in. I included a whole bunch of photo mats here, and all of these fold open, like so she can do photos or journaling, whatever she wishes to do. That's the first page. Second page here, let me show you the binding. That is the binding. You can see the ribbon there in the center. And this is on the first page, and this is the fold. So if we're holding the envelope, this one is measured a little bit different. It's a different size, but this page is this side, and here's the ribbon, and this is the pocket here. So the ribbon goes through the 1/4 inch space gap here. And on the next page, the pages are like this. So this page is like folded this way, and this page here is this way. So you might be able to tell, might be able to see the ribbon in there. That's the ribbon, and all of the pages are bound the same way. So here we have another area for photos, and I sandwiched a magnet in between these two sheets, and actually used, I know a lot of people are using the 7 Gypsies magnets. I can't find those unless I get those online, so I ended up using a roll of magnet tape, this stuff that I got at Joann's, and I just put long pieces on here like that, so that when pictures are added it's still able to close. I haven't tested it, I'm hoping it works though. So this here is an area for journaling, and it opens up and there's more journaling spots there, and I just attached a little brad here. And then this is the pocket that is not attached to any of the pages. So here's my first little photo fold out, room for photos. Other photo areas with journaling. That's pretty simple. And more photo spots here. And then on the second page I have 2 photo mats, and in these photo mats I only sealed 3 sides of them for both, and on the top it's a pocket with tags in them, and I used my Tim Holtz mini attacher to staple the ribbon down to the tags. And this next page I cut this image using my Baby Steps Cricut cartridge. Here's another photo mat, and I only glued down 2 sides here because my tags were too long and I didn't want them sticking out on top of the page. These are my tags. I did some stamping and some distressing, and I did a lot of background stamping with the Tim Holtz antique linen. I love using the antique linen for background stamping because it's just really light. You can still see it, but it's still really light, so that if you write, you can still see both your writing and the background image. And there's the back. Room for photos or more journaling. And then here's my other center pocket. And this center pocket, there are 2 pull-outs. This one is first crawl for the baby, and this section here pulls up so she can slide her picture underneath along with the baby and the actual crawl. You can slide the photo underneath there. It opens up this way. This one says I sat up today and nap time, and again these pop up, and these were also cut with the Baby Steps Cricut cartridge in the back. And here we have the first tooth. Same thing. These pop up, also cut with the Baby Steps Cricut cartridge. And again these pop up so you can slide her photo underneath in the back. And here's my next page. This also cut out with the Baby Steps Cricut cartridge along with this one. These 3 safety pins. Let me bring this up. These 3 safety pins were cut out using the New Arrival Cricut cartridge. And my next page, just more room for photos and journaling. My other pocket. This is just a little, I touched this with Velcro. Just opens up for photos. Nothing fancy. And this one here, just another area for photos. And she had requested a page for the beach because she does have pictures of the baby's first trip to the beach, so I created this little fold out. This is a sandcastle that was cut out with the Create a Critter cartridge, I believe, and I embossed both of them with, one was old paper, the other was antique linen with the Tim Holtz embossing powders, and I just left it up open so that she can slide her picture underneath, and this is a little tag for journaling or writing the date. Stamp Summer Fun here with the Martha Stewart stamps. I can't remember what they're called, but they're the ones where you create your own words and you stamp your own creations. And these 2 images here I got off of the SVG Cuts website, and I left it open up top so she can slide her picture underneath. And the back is just stamped with special memories so she can journal there. And the next page, again I only closed 3 sides, inserted 3 tags for journaling. The back is stamped with, I believe it's, I can't remember what the color of, I think it's tumbled glass that I used, maybe. Here's my next page. I created a side pocket here. Here's 2 photo mats with room for journaling in the back. And my little teeny tiny tags. I love this tag. It's a stamp, obviously, that I just fussy cut. Room for journaling, and this is a template that pops out. She can either put a picture on top of the template and leave a border, or she can just cut out a picture this size and slide that in there. And here's one of my other pockets. I have this little mini booklet within the album. Just opens up this way. And I did this book using a manila folder. And here is a glassine bag. I cut this out. This is 7 Gypsy stamps. I don't know the name of the other stamps that I used. I know this one is 7 Gypsies because I just recently got this one. But I checked off haircut because this is a haircut pocket. She can put a picture in the front and she can open it up and put a little lock of his hair there, which I know she does have. And here's another pull out for more photos, and this also closes with a magnet. And this page is pretty much the same as this one with the side pocket, 2 photo mats, room for journaling in the back, and 2 photo mats here. And then we have this page. This is a 12 by 12 sheet. I wanted to utilize the entire sheet, and this is what I came up with. So she can put 9 pictures here on the inside. 9, and she can also put pictures on the outside. And I scored, I think, 1/8 of an inch here and here so that she has room for when she fills up the pictures and it gets bulky, she still has room to close it up nicely. And this is my last pocket. In this pocket I included photo mats for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So she can put 2 pictures here for Halloween and for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. And she can pull these up, add a date or a little bit of journaling on these. And this is, I always include on probably every single album that I've done, a waterfall page. This is my waterfall page. And the charm just fell out. I did have this charm attached that says it's a boy. It fell out of the jump ring. I have to fix that. And here we have the last page. I do also leave 1 page empty in my album so that she can do, or they can do whatever they want. They can put a collage of pictures that they can fit it somewhere else, or they can put 1 large picture, or she can do journaling. But this is the last page, and this is the back cover and the back. And with the felt binding cover, I used one of my Tim Holtz on the edge dies to cut that out. I think it's like reminds me of a castle. So this is my little baby boy Mateo mini. Hope you guys like it. And thanks for watching. Thanks.